Shazam today. That's what we're going to be doing, just getting straight into it. That's the film we're going to be covering. The film came out in 2019. Got a 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4 out of 5 on Empire. So this is where DC started to step it up. After they did this, Aquaman and this, it really started to show what they could do with films and how much better like some of their films are becoming. Obviously, again, I'm going to go through the film. It's not on any website right now because it came out 2019, so it's still... Is it fairly new? I don't know what month it came out. I think it was late. I can't exactly remember, but yeah. Again, for this one, I'm going to be using the Wikipedia a little bit just because I remember most of the plot. I remember it a little bit better than Aquaman, but I just want to get some context for it. But from what I know, there's a kid. His name's Billy Baxter, and there was these 7 like legendary people of like the Shazam organization. Most of them died. There was one guy left, and he kept trying to find someone to be his to replace him as the guy. No one wanted to do it. Then eventually, this orphan named Billy, he had lost his mum, and he kept searching. He searched different house after different house. He was fostered by so many different parents, and he just kept leaving because he wanted to find his original mum. Until eventually, he got adopted by this family with like 7 other people. With some fans, a magical Thunder Shivana, brother, I don't know, some dimension. Oh yeah, there was this evil guy before Thaddeus Sivana. I think he got teleported to the Shazam Kingdom, but he wasn't worthy, the champion, and he released the 7 deadly sins across the world to everybody. Those were like the main enemies, and he was like the main guy. Oh, he's about 14. Bateson, not Baxter. I don't know why I was thinking Billy Bateson. Yeah. Oh, he met his 5 foster children. I'm not going to read out all their names, but the superhero enthusiast was called Freddy. He was trying to tell Billy about all these different superheroes and what their abilities are and everything like that. I think after school one day, Billy like fights off some bullies who were trying to pick on his brother, and he gets transported to the Rock of Eternity. The wizard chooses him, and he says, "If you say my name, you'll get my powers." He's like, I don't know what your name is." He's like, "Shazam." Starts laughing. Like, Shazam? Like, just say my name. Yeah, Shazam. He turns into a superhero. He has to come back home. He doesn't know what's going on, and he like eventually sees Freddy. He's like, "I don't know what's going on. I've like turned to this guy. I don't know how to turn back." They have a fun time. They try to explore his powers and stuff. He's like, "I don't know how to turn back." Then he says Shazam again, and he turns back to human. And then that's when he eventually turns back human, and then that's how he knows he can switch between human and hero by saying Shazam. He uses the powers to have some fun at first. Freddy posts some videos of Shazam and everything like that. Billy accidentally endangers a bus. There's like this bus scene. I think it's about to crash. I think he did something to mess it up, but then he eventually caught them. And then there's another guy who attacked him with some magic powers or like some magic fighting ability. And he wants to keep fighting Billy's eventually it's a general superhero story. He's trying to fight him off, doesn't know what to do. He gets the wizard's staff, and he basically says to his family, because his family all eventually figure out that he is Shazam. They get the staff, and he basically gives them the power. He says, everyone say Shazam. They'll say Shazam. They all become superheroes. They're all able to fight off the 7 deadly sins, all one by one. They eventually catch each creature. They eventually catch the creatures and stuff like that, and they have to try and get the real one. Billy baits out one of the creatures who's stuck in this guy's body. They eventually beat him. They all basically are superheroes now. Also, if you are wondering, he does eventually find his mother, but his mother literally says she abandoned him. Like, she saw him, but she was like, I can't do anything because she's really young when she had him, so she's like, I just left you there. So that bit was a bit sad in the film, but that's what happens. No, really short film review. Let me see if I have anything else that I want to say. Envy Bill makes him yanks it out. Snaps for brushing the Billy's siblings hail from hotels. So it accepts the foster parents and siblings as a real family superhero. Yeah, there's not much on this to say. The next Shazam films, it says 2023 is likely when it will come out, so I don't know. Obviously, I'm covering all these ones quite early, so out of a star rating, you can get a 7. It's not bad. It's not a bad film. Again, I need to watch it again. The annoying thing was when I actually in the cinema watched this, some stupid children behind just kicking the chair and screaming. I hate that, honestly. Ban the kids from cinema, they're annoying. But on a different note, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the beginning of this final week of hero film reviews. And I will see you again for another one soon. Alright then, bye. Subscribe.